Hey everyone, it's Aaron and Winston, and we're in my box truck conversion stealth camper. I had a couple comments on my last video saying, that's not a stealth camper, you can tell it's a truck, there's a window. This thing is not invisible. It's not meant to be invisible. It is a camper. And the reason I chose a window is because once you start building this thing, you realize it is very bleak in here unless you have some sort of opening to the world. So that is, if that is the worst of it, I'm fine with it. I usually, park against walls or any side that faces traffic that's facing away from it. We are looking to be low key. We are not the predator. We do not have that technology quite yet. We can be completely invisible. But if you've seen some of my other videos, you've seen the state of the outside where I'm actually is a benefit that it looks like a 1992 beat down old truck. That's what we want. That's a pro. But if you've seen the brown crappy camper doors, which would be sweet on like another rig that match, but for our purposes, everything else is white. The doors are this 80s brown. It just does not work. It looks like we should not be parked anywhere near a school zone or playground. Not that we want to anyways, but it just gives off sketchy vibes. And just doesn't really help with our camo at all. So what I want to do is paint them. I don't have money or the time to take them into a shop to get them professionally painted. So we are going to go the old school redneck simple rattle can method and see if we can do it ourselves. We know this isn't going to be entered in any hot rod shows. This is not going to be one of those perfect glitter paints. We just need to cover up the brown and make it look somewhat more like a beat up old truck that it is. So follow me and we'll go through this process together. Okay, so it's daylight, it is afternoon, but you can see I did a test patch here, which even now you can still see is better than the brown it was. I don't care how it turns out. And then if we go around to the other side, so that is one coat of primer. I don't use this side, so I've left the door handle taped as well as the key lock. The windows were pretty clean. I've got my little cardboard thing, but we'll hopefully finish this today as it's supposed to rain tomorrow, and we want to get this coat in so we can have it dry and ready to go and finish. So again, I apologize for the shade. This will be better. So we're going to do the second coat on this. Like I said, we kept this on. We've got an unhappy dog on the side. I don't know if you can hear him whining. This is going to be a rough job. We don't really care. We just want to get our second coat down. This is still the primer and get rid of some of these lines, the darker spots. I didn't do any prep. For anyone saying, you didn't do any sanding, I don't care. This vehicle is older than I am, or 10 years younger than I am. So we're just trying to get a temporary fix so we have some camouflage. And here we go. And we're just doing little, just light back and forth. We don't want anyone's spot too much. So improvement, again, we have one more coat at least to go, but this will be it for the primer. We got to make sure a bit of our windshield covered just for that strip, but we will see how this dries and do some more. Okay, so here's a bit of a better view, better lighting, better view of Winston. We are going to now do same brand. This is actually a primer and cover in one. We're doing flat white because honestly it doesn't really matter too much based on this vehicle. There's nothing shiny about it. It's 30 years old. All right, here we go. Starting from the bottom. All right, so that's the coat done. Honestly, it matches pretty well. Most of the dark spots are gone. Up close you can still see, but for contrast, that's pretty good. We might do one more. I think it needs about 25 minutes to set up. We'll take the dog for a walk. And this side is a step behind. We're not driving anywhere when it's like this, but really, I don't know if you can see, but there's spray paint everywhere. This thing, again, is not convincing anyone it's brand new. All right, sun setting. I really want to get a good reveal. We're going to be seeing it for the rest of our life, but you know, for you guys who won't be seeing it every day, again, this isn't perfect. This is an on-brand fix. It's spray paint, maybe 25 bucks worth, a bit of painter's tape I already had, some cardboard I stole from work to make it more passively stealth. We're not trying to make this thing invisible. We're trying to make it look more at home in an industrial park, which is where I park most of the time. And this right here is 90% of the reason why I chose a box truck. This is a loading bay, an industrial area. You see them everywhere. There we are. And with that door being the same color will help a lot. I can't do anything about the window, but for now, the door is a massive improvement over what it was. All right, here it is with Winston, the last of the tape. You a good boy? Yeah, he's a good boy. That looks decent. Go around. Again, not trying to make this thing look brand new, but just uniform color. We'll touch up as we go, but for what it is, we'll take it. It fits. Thanks for watching. It's Thanksgiving weekend where I am in Canada. We're gonna have new places to park now that we're all super stealth. I hope you enjoy these videos. They may not be for everyone, but I hope you find them useful. In the words of Red Green, if women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy. Thanks, and check my other videos.